Right. Welcome to Memory Month. I'm chatting with Andrea Marsh. Andrea, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do?
Hi, yeah, I'm Andrea from Cotswold Menopause, but my background is I'm a shiatsu and Chinese medicine practitioner, and I've put all this information to good use to work out what is the cause of your symptoms and how to resolve them naturally.
Perfect. So, memory issues. You know, we all
In there, yes.
we've all been there, and we all kind of laughingly go, oh, can't remember where I walked into the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
But actually, it can become really horrible, can't it?
Yeah, I think what woke me up was, and it always seemed to be around about in October, November when I noticed things got worse over years. And I got shouted at by my mother. It happens a lot anyway. But I'd forgotten to collect her to take her to quite an important hospital appointment where she was not going to be able to drive, hence I would have to go collect her. I was just like, no recollection of that, and realized I was messing up more and more, like accidentally triple booked. And I was, as a therapist, and booking clients in. It's not necessarily a good thing.
No.
So it was probably one of the first symptoms of the perimenopause that made me think, I need to do something about this. I was putting up with everything else. I was putting up with the crying at, a moment's notice and feeling tired and achy. I just assumed all that was natural aging, but I had been known for my memory.
Yeah.
And so to now not have a memory was quite shocking. And it was like, well, why does this even happen? So the first thing I did was I had to put some things in place to help me. So I put an electronic booking system in, and that was a savior for me as a therapist. But so it is about finding those kinds of coping mechanisms, but actually what you need to do is do something for your body and your mind. And that started me on quite a lot of journey. We're talking 5 or 6 years ago now. Yeah, about 6 years ago. And so, no, does your memory ever come back? I don't think you can get it back as good as it was. But I think also I quite enjoy sometimes that I can just go, I can't remember that. Actually, it does make life a little easier sometimes. But you've got all your mechanisms in place. So there's still stuff that I don't have a recollection of. And if I don't flag an email then and there, it doesn't get marks. But saying that, I still have taken all of the measures to make my memory and my brain as good as possible. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Cool. So, what measures?
What measures? Well, what I want women to see symptoms as are it's pain, but in a different way. So if you had a stabbing pain, you're going to do something about it because it's a stabbing pain. But these more insidious symptoms that come in, and they're not painful, but your memory doesn't work and you feel rubbish and you feel fatigued and all these things, and they are your body telling you that something isn't as it was. And I think too many of us are going, oh, it's just getting older, oh, it's just going through the menopause. But actually this kind of degradation happens so quickly. I mean, it happens in the space of a decade. We just probably not even a decade. It feels like sometimes overnight that you just drop off a cliff and think, just not the person I was a couple of years ago. And you could say, yes, this is life now and put up with it. But what worries me about that is, if this is what it's like now, how much worse can it get? And I'm still only young, we're still only in our 40s. Well, I'm in my 40s now for 2 more weeks. So it's really trying to get through to women that these symptoms are your body not working as well as it could do. So, and then it's like, well, what do I do about it? Where do I start? And for me, you start with nutrition, because all of my research and everything I've done has shown me that memory issues very much linked to brain fog. And so what are the causes of that? And, so many women, I get them on the phone really, really worried they've got onset dementia. And the thing is, no, I don't think most women have got dementia in their 40s, but I think this is the stepping stone too. So if that scares you into action, good, because there is a reason why dementias in older women is higher than in older men.
Yes.
So I say take these kind of brain and memory issues seriously now, make the changes now to ward off the worst things in the future. Because really, right now, the symptoms you're experiencing is your health under a microscope. You know, the menopause change has very few genuine symptoms associated to it. So all this other swathe of symptoms, which does come under the barrow of perimenopause quite a bit, they are your body's health that was coping till the menopausal change, you know, the first decline of progesterone, and your estrogen might still be good, but these first signs and changes of your hormones actually going, oh, this isn't good in my body, and then it's popping up. And that is why the perimenopausal symptom list is getting longer and longer and longer. It used to be there would be about 5 symptoms of the menopause, and then when I first found out about the menopause, there was 34 symptoms officially, you know, an official one. Now there's over 40 symptoms. So in the last 5 years, there's another 6 symptoms added. So, and I think symptoms are being added every day, really, and it's getting more and more as we learn more and more. But really what they are is their health symptoms, of which your brain is at the forefront of. You know, it's basically, it's your brain and your body.
Yes.
So if your body isn't great, and the chemicals that your brain uses to work, 90% of them are produced inside your body, inside your gut. So for brain health, we have to come back to the body, and we have to come back to the gut health, and we have to come back to nutrition. So that's a mixture of putting things into the body that the body needs, that to directly use, so like basic nutrition. So like, for example, you put magnesium in today and you might sleep better tonight. So that's an example of your body using a nutrient straight away. But then there are things that you put into your body to make your body work better, so that you create your own nutrition, or you utilize nutrition better. So something like a probiotic, which repopulates the gut health. This helps your gut make more brain chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
If you make brain chemicals, your brain is going to work better because you're putting nutrition in. Omega-3 is a big one for the brain as well. So alongside your vitamins and minerals and magnesium and your probiotic, which is the bacteria, omega-3 is a big one for the brain. Meanwhile, when you're putting in good stuff, you've got to take out some of the bad stuff. And one of the things that's really given us that brain fog, and therefore knock-on effect memory issues, is inflammation. So inflammation is again caused by foods, stress, and all those effects on our body that aren't good. So although we're trying to push supplements in to give us nutrition, we also have to start removing things and altering our diet slightly to take things out. So one of my simple mantras is oils in, sugar out. And by oils, we mean the really good oils, the fish oils, anything that comes from fish. I'm not a fish eater, so I do have the fish oils in capsules or in oil form. So I'm pushing in the good stuff, and then I also have to respect that I have to take out. I love sugar. I love a cinnamon swirl. I love chocolate. You know, Emily and I have talked about pastries in the past. We like these things, but it's understanding that we have to remove some of these things whilst putting in good vegetables, good nutrients, good supplements, but taking out some of the sugars. And that helps us. My memory is definitely loads better than it was 5-6 years ago. But like I said, it's not back to my 30-something memory, but I've let that go. That's cool. I'm 50, I'm not 30. My memory isn't going to be so good, but that doesn't stop me trying to make my memory as good as it should be for now and for moving forwards.
Excellent. So yeah, it is, and it so often comes back to just the really simple things of just including the things into our diet that support us and removing the things that don't support us, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I did a consultation for a lady. She phoned me, we chatted. She was very upset, I think on the Wednesday or the Thursday. She had the consultation on the Friday, and by the Sunday she was feeling better. And the difference between the consultation and Sunday, so 2 days, is I just said, right, this weekend, I want you to eat proper food. Go shopping, buy vegetables, eat hearty, healthy food, and just see. It's only the start. You're not going to fix everything in 48 hours, but
No, of course.
she felt better within 48 hours of the consult because she changed what she was eating.
Yeah.
It's going to take time for it to get to the brain symptoms, and another brain symptom in there is depression, low moods. They're all together, and this is what I love about coming at menopause from my perspective, the Chinese medicine, where we group symptoms together to find the root cause. You don't fix one symptom with all these changes. You fix a whole group of symptoms with one change. And quite frankly, if you change what you're eating and take on board the nutritional side, you won't just change one symptom. If there's 40 current symptoms now, it will chip away pretty much all of them. Some will disappear, some will start edging, some will need extra things because, you know, there's so many systems in the body going on. But basic nutrition and good, wholesome food is the basis to the whole thing.
Yeah. Awesome.
So you want better brain, eat better food.
It's really simple.
It really is. And you know, I've not been an angel. I can look back over stressful career when I was in computers, bad eating, but you're getting away with it all through your, you know, teens, 20s, 30s. But when you start not getting away with it is when those hormone changes start creeping in.
Yeah. So be good to yourself, really.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's like, why not eat well?
Yes, absolutely.
And you know what I say to, because people say, oh my gosh, but I still want my treats. And I say, okay, before you have your treat, eat well, then have your treat. Because then what you've done is you've put the nutrition into the gut. So the gut's got something to work on. So you've done something for your gut. And then you can give yourself that quick fix afterwards. And then, you know, as time goes on, you'll need less of the treats because actually you'll start feeling better in yourself. Because remember, we'll put low moods, depression, brain fog, memory issues, crying, anxiety, fatigue. And then there's going to be countless other things that come off fatigue, like your dizziness and your vertigo. All of those symptoms could all go together. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Oh, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure.